Hi, everybody. It's Kelly Russell, the Rock Your Joy Coach. Thank you so much for joining me today and welcome to my channel. So, my topic for this week is magic versus miracles, and particularly in the role of like what we perceive to be happening in the world. I have a lot of people who ask me about magic or think that they shouldn't be doing something in this world because, well, that would be magic. I don't want to take any medicine because that would be magic. I don't want to. I don't want to engage in some kind of treatment because that would be, the Course in Miracles says it's magic. And I think that that's a particularly sneaky form of the way that the ego twists A Course in Miracles for its own use. The truth is that magic, the way that the Course in Miracles refers to magic, is anything that has to do with the world of form. Anything. So anything that we put our faith in the world of form to make us happy, to heal us, to bring us abundance, to fix our problems. Anything that we think is occurring in the world of form that we think can be fixed or solved by something else that's in the world of form is considered magic. And it goes along with A Course in Miracles really well because A Course in Miracles teaches that this world is a world of illusion. So, of course, anything that has to do with this world is going to be magic, right? That's what happens in illusion. You're working with magic. It doesn't mean that we shouldn't, you know, partake, or that we should refuse to partake in and engage in and participate in the things of this world. That's ridiculous. In this dream where we feel like we are, there are some rules of the dream. There are the way that we do things in this dream. One of the ways that we do in this dream on this planet anyway is that we breathe air, okay? Air's magic. We eat food. Food is magic. We drink water. Water's magic. We have sex. Sex is magic. We everything that we do in this world of form is a form of magic. And so what we need to do about that is stop getting all our panties all up in a wad about not doing anything magic in this world, and just know what it is that we're doing. Understand it. It doesn't mean we have to not do it. It means we have to understand the way that the world works. And understand that it's all part of the illusory world. It's all part of the dream, and it's okay. You know, I can breathe oxygen. I can be it's in this world, breathing oxygen is better than not breathing oxygen. That would be the dream. If I couldn't breathe, or I was being suffocated, or something was the matter with my breathing apparatus, the dream would be that I can't breathe and I'm struggling. Okay? It wouldn't be, well, I'm just not going to believe in any magic, so I'm not going to breathe air. That's like that's the ego logic, the crazy ego logic. And so what the course is really talking about in terms of a miracle, and the difference between magic and miracle. So the miracle is a shift in perception from fear to love. So fear has to do with this world. There is no fear in the real world, and the real world is our true nature, that we are an extension of the love of God. We are the light. We are pure love. We are all a collective one son of God. So we're actually one being, one thought in the mind of God. We are appearing as many. And so the miracle is remembering that that is the truth. And the Course in Miracles gives us this wonderful practice to shift our perception when we're in a place of fear to a place of love. And it's the practice of true forgiveness. And the purpose of true forgiveness is for us to recognize the light in our brother, and the light that is in everything so that we can see the light of ourselves that's in ourselves, and we can remember the truth of ourselves, which is that we are just an extension of the light, and it doesn't it's not dependent on our bodies being alive. Part of this world, and we're very, very attached to the body, but part of this dream is the dream of the body. Our life does not depend on the body. And so for us to be able to shift our perception about anything, if let's say that we have, we're coping with some kind of an illness. Okay, so the magic is going to be anything that we are, we're taking medication, we're having a surgery, we're undergoing some kind of treatment, and that's all fine. And there's no place in the Course in Miracles that suggests that we shouldn't be doing any of that, because for us, when we're living in this place in the where we think is, this world that we think is real, even though all healing and all perceptual shift comes at the level of the mind, sometimes we need to have it come to us so that it looks like it's coming through some other agent. It looks like it's coming through medical practitioners, it's coming through a treatment, it's coming through a medication, it's coming through a therapy, in order for us to be able to take it in, because our belief system is so rooted in the world. And so if we believe in the world and everything that's in the world as being what's real and what's true, then we may be able to experience healing coming as it comes through some other agent, as I said. um, and that's okay for us to perceive it like that. The better thing is for us to just know that that's what we do at this level of understanding, and yet also understand that what the Course in Miracles is teaching is that everything is happening in the mind. So we can know on the level of the mind that the reason things appear to change in the world is because we have changed our minds about them. The Course in Miracles says, seek not to change the world, seek to change your mind about the world. And so when we appear to be having some kind of a problem, we can address it on the level of form. That's going to be using all the magic of the world. But the more important thing for us to do, and the thing that's really going to affect lasting change and ultimately help us to get out of this perception of the world and be back in the world that the Course calls heaven. And heaven is not a place, it's not somewhere you go when you die. Heaven is actually a state of awareness where we understand that all is one and all is perfect, and there are no problems, and there is no struggle, and there is no world of form. And we think, oh, we don't want to go there and do that because we'll be lonely and we'll be by ourselves and we'll be sitting around waiting for all our brothers to get there. That's not the way that it works. This is a dream. So all that is waking up from a dream and realizing that we never went anywhere and everybody's already there at one with us. So there's nothing to miss, and there's nobody to pine for, and there's nothing to want. So being able to practice that process of forgiveness is a way for us to shift ourselves away from the perception of the world where all the struggle is, and shift ourselves to the perception of the real world, which is just light and love and peace and joy. And it can be done in this very simple practice. It's literally whenever anything in the world is disturbing your peace in any way, whether it's a person, a condition, something happening with the body, something at your job, something in traffic, money, whatever. It doesn't matter what it is, because as A Course in Miracles teaches, there's no order of difficulty in miracles. One's not harder or easier to perform. They're all the same, because all they're doing is shifting our perception that is wrong and illusory to the truth, which is correct. And so it doesn't, the magnitude of it truly isn't a factor. And so the way that we do that process is we just recognize that we are dreaming an illusion. Whatever is happening, whatever appears to be going on, I forgive you. I forgive this situation. whatever it is, because I remember there's nothing to forgive. And why is that? It's because I remember I'm dreaming an illusion. I'm believing in magic. And I forgive myself for dreaming it. I ask spirit to help me see the situation differently, and I release it to be healed. And then that's it. That's the forgiveness process. And as you do that, what it does is it overlooks the illusion of the world and whatever appears to be going on in this dream of time and space, and it reconnects you with the truth, which is that I'm the light, you're the light exists in everything, and it's outside of the dream. And so I can reach that light. I can still appear to be walking around in the dream and having my life and doing my thing and whatever, but my perception is that I am I'm aligned with love. And when you're aligned with love, the most amazing things can happen in the dream. It can actually shift your the Course in Miracles says projection makes perception. So if we are projecting fear into the world, fear is going to be what's reflected back to us. And then we're going to be in that place of struggle and reaching for magic in the world when we're in that place of pain and having difficult situations and challenges. Reaching for magic is not going to be what really truly fixes any of our problems, or it's not a solution. It doesn't mean we shouldn't do those things, because as I said before, if that's what we're believing is going to help us in this world of form. And I mean, if you're opening your eyes in the morning and you're waking up and you appear to be in a body still, then you're going to be partaking of the magic of the world, or else you're going to experience a different kind of a dream, like you're starving or you can't breathe or you're dehydrated or whatever it is. So, but it's saying understand that that's the way the world works, and then remember what the truth is. I think it's kind of like visiting another country, and I understand this analogy is all takes place in the world of form. I do get that. But let's just say that you live in America, and this is your home, and this is where you know that this is where you were born, and this is where your house is, and your job, and on your people, and all of that. Your life is here. But you go and you get on a plane and you fly over to Italy, and you're in Italy. And they say when in Rome, right? And so when you're in Italy, like, that that's not really your home. But you're not sitting around saying, well, it's not my home, so I can't enjoy anything here. It's not my real home, so I just have to, like, think about being back in my house, and I can't eat the food here because it's not my real home, and I can't I can't try to learn the language here. I can't interact with the people, or I can't enjoy the music or the dancing or the scenery or all the stuff that I could be doing in Italy, because it's not my real home. It's like, that would be what the ego would love for you to do, is completely misunderstand A Course in Miracles like that. Instead of being like, I know where my home is. I know where I'm going back to. I know that that I'm on my way there. But while I am in this place, I am going to enjoy everything that's in this place. I'm just going to revel in it, and I'm going to know that it's not where I really belong and where I really came from. But that's not going to stop me from finding joy here and finding connection and being, in and joining with people, and just, loving everything that there is to love about it. So the main thing is just being in a place of love. And so using the magic of the illusory world, understanding that that's what it is, and at the same time practicing true forgiveness, knowing that that is actually what the real solution is, and will actually truly enact any kind of lasting change, and what really does fix all problems, because it's the way that we're looking at everything that causes us to suffer. It's not the thing itself. So that's my message for you today. I hope that you found it helpful. I want to thank you so much for being with me, and also for if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do click the subscribe button. And I'm here every week talking about the practical application of A Course in Miracles. And if you'd like more help about how to live A Course in Miracles and apply it into your own life in all different kinds of ways, because the Course in Miracles affects our lives, all the way across the whole spectrum of all of our experiences and relationships. You can also there's a series of links below that are some of the offerings that I have, some free stuff, including a discovery call. And the discovery call is actually a coaching session where we spend some time talking about something that's going on in your life. And so, at the very least, you walk away from it with some healing perspective and some insight. And what you may end up doing is deciding to work with me in coaching. So, either way, I invite you to click that link and schedule a discovery call with me. So, thanks again, and I will talk to you next week.